Hello and welcome back to another video. This video is a bit different because we are unboxing an item. So as you can see, the item is in front of me. It is the Delorean from the Back to the Future movie, but it is the part 2 version. So let's get straight in. By the way, I am not going to be like one of those YouTubers who talk about the box, because that is completely pointless. So, this is easy to put back in the box, so it was probably better to keep the box. So, there we have it out. And, first of all, before I get into this card, I do have the other Back to the Future 2 car, and you might be asking, well, Peach, why do you have 2 cars? But it's because this has a bit of a different feature to it. So if you look here underneath, it is just the bottom of a car. Pretty much, there's nothing too special about it. But if you remember from the movie, the car could fly. So look, if you look underneath this car, there is a little switch. If you pull that switch, you've got a hover conversion. So pretty much this is like the improved version of the model. Though, one thing that does annoy me with both of these cars, if you can see, I'm guessing anyone who's watching this video has seen the movie, because why would you be watching this video if you haven't seen the movie, unless you just want to watch it anyway. But the number plates are wrong based on the movie, because if you look at the Back to the Future Part 3 car, which I also have in front of me, it has the 2015 license plate, which it got from obviously 2015, which is also where the hover conversion came from. Because obviously we have number plates nowadays that look like barcodes, and our cars can fly, right? Anyway, so yeah, that is something that did annoy me. When I saw this car, I got it yesterday, but when I saw this car, I thought, oh, maybe it's got the new license plate, but it didn't, which is sort of annoying. Some people I also watched on YouTube with this were complaining about these little wires here not being not having any color in them, but I don't really mind that. They said they wanted color because then it would be like it had extra more high-tech wires for the flying conversion, but I don't really mind there not being that color. So along with the pack, you do get, let's see if I can get it out here, the oh, okay, this is hard. I don't know if you can see it there. Wait, maybe if I, okay, that wasn't the one that came with the car, but here, if you look at this, you can see the let it focus here. You can see, there we go. You could see the Mr. Fusion, which is replacing the by the way, I've got every single one of the models, but I've already unboxed them. This is just for the part 2. You can see when they went to 2015, they replaced the plutonium chamber with that, and that comes, the Mr. Fusion home energy reactor comes along with the part 2 and 3 cars. And if you're ever getting these cars, part 1 comes with the little electrical conductor, and it just fits on right there. So that is pretty cool. So the Mr. Fusion fits on quite nicely to the car, but like it's got a little bit too much room. By the way, I am going to put this on the right way because a lot of people I watched put it on the wrong way. So just saying, this orange glass bit does go at the back. The one thing that isn't, I don't know, it happened to one of my cars. I can't remember if it was the part 2 or part 3 car, but it fits on a bit too nicely, if you know what I mean. Like, I'll start actually doing it now, but like, if you can see there, it's a bit wobbly. So if you're ever getting this, you might want to glue it down. So yeah, you might want to glue that part down. Get model glue because every other glue fails. So yes, it does have opening doors. All 3 of them have opening doors. Oh, that one's a bit stiff. I'm not going to open the doors on this because I have a thing about opening new doors on models on new, or opening doors on new models. I'll show you on this one here. It does have opening doors. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ah, no. Oh, okay. That one doesn't want to stay open. Let's see this one here. It does have opening doors, and unlike that last card I showed you, they should stay open. But yeah, so I do have. Wait, let's lay them out in order. And this is a really small space, so I don't know if they're gonna be all in the camera. But yeah, so let's lay these out in order. Let's put the hover convert. I'm gonna leave this Mr. Fusion just over here. Let's put the hover conversion on this one. And last but certainly not least, hasn't been in the camera footage all day. It is Back to the Future 3. Now, based on the movies, I do prefer the first car. I wasn't a big fan of the Mr. Future. It was fine and all, but wasn't a big fan of it in the movie. So this plutonium chamber was my favorite. Back to the Future 1 version was my favorite. But based on models, I would say that the Back to the Future Part 3 is my favorite. With the this is supposed to be the 50s version of a microchip on the bonnet here, and it's got the 50s wheels, white walls. Yeah, I would say out of the models, that might be my favorite looking. And if you're wondering, there is a version where, if you've seen the movie, the white walls come off and it's on a train track because they run out of fuel. The company that do these models are, see here, there we go, Wellies. They don't do that, but there is another company of cars that do. This scale of the car is, let's see, 124. Yeah, and there is a 145, I think, scale. 148, something like that. So they are smaller, but they do the train track version. Now, if you take these out of the boxes, like I have, first of all, probably best to keep the box. Don't get rid of the box. That would be a bit of a stupid idea. Though, not that you should do this, but if you want to, like, drive them around a bit, like I do sometimes, because, you know, you can't resist. Back to the Future, one of the best movies ever. With Part 3 here, do not go too heavily on these wheels. Like, this is my second one, because my last one broke because these rubber wheels here snapped, and yeah, so if they fall off, good luck with getting them back on. But with 1, 2, yeah, you can. Though I haven't really tested the driving on this since it is a hover conversion. I don't know how this one here. I don't know how good it would be to drive it as well, but definitely these first two here, you can drive them as much as you want. So yep, that is my video, and thank you guys for watching. Comment down below if you do want me to do the other company, the Back to the Future model. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's blanking on me. But comment down below if you want that. It's the smaller version. I've only got the first movie version of it. But comment down below, and I will try and get the next 3 versions, because there's 4 of them. No, there's the next 4 versions, because there's 5 models of them. Though they are hard to get because they come over from London, so I'd have to order them, so they might take a while if you want them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and hope you like the video. Bye.